I'm out here today on this really cold Canadian winter morning. There's still ice and snow around, but the Canada geese are behind me. You'll see them when I go fly. I have the Anti-Gravity A1 with me. And the reason I have the Anti-Gravity out with me today is because there's some new features coming out in the month of April. So they sent me an advanced version of the new features, and I'm going to try some of them out here today. My hands are pretty much frozen, so I'm not going to last very long. First thing they did is they added a new virtual cockpit. I'll show you that. Next, they added voice assistant. If you're not aware, the goggles do have a microphone in them, so if you tap the little home button on the side, you can activate the microphone, and the voice assistant just means I tap the button, I can say things like take off or land or start recording, take a photo. The next thing they added was a new type of obstacle avoidance. So in the past, the Anti-Gravity only had the forward sensors, so you only had forward obstacle avoidance, and you only had brake or turn the obstacle avoidance off. It didn't have the ability to go around anything. So if it was returning to home, something was in front, well, it's kind of stuck there. So basically they've added bypass. So I'm going to try that out here today. I'll try to slam it into my Jeep and see if it goes around my Jeep. They also added 360 obstacle avoidance, so they're doing like DJI, use the top camera, bottom camera to look at everything and increase the obstacle avoidance. They do say they're improving it over time, so it might not be that great today, but it will get improved over the months to come. The next thing they updated was Sky Path. That's something I never used. That is the waypoint system. So basically you would fly the Anti-Gravity A1 out, and each time you get to a point, you can drop a marker, so then you can fly your path automatically. Just tell it to do it, it flies, and then you can look around as it's flying. So they've updated that so that there's some cool things they added. They added path markers. So you have new types of path markers like in a video game, and you also have some flight path skins, and you can also use virtual cockpit at the same time. I don't think I'm doing that today because it's too cold, but I can show you the video of it right from the goggles. They show you how it all works, so maybe I'll do that instead. And they do say in the future they will send all owners of the Anti-Gravity A1 a time lapse, but it's not out today, so I can't show you that. Anyways, super cold. Let's go try out some of these features. All right, let's plop our drone down here and we'll power it on. Come to life. There we go. All right, it wouldn't be so bad today if there wasn't a wind, but there's a wind blowing, and man, is it cold. Okay, this should be a few more seconds. It's updating more firmware inside. I downloaded the firmware. I did the updates. I had a different battery in before, and it was all updated. I've switched batteries, so now it wants to update the firmware again. Very, very normal. It says check your goggles to see the update. Oh, I'm only at 30%. You can hear the geese honking over there. Now, if you've never used a Anti-Gravity A1, all the information you would normally see on your phone or a display about firmware updates is right here in the goggles. You can't see it with this camera, but this lens over here is telling me firmware update in progress, and it shows me the percentage. So we're at 40%. So this could be a while. I will just enjoy the view of the geese, and I will let you share the view with me. Let me grab this camera. Okay. So those guys way over there are making the racket, probably quite far away, but they're pretty loud. And then you go along the waterfront here, and these guys are making a racket as well. They don't mind the cold. All right, it says update complete. Ho, thank God. Let's see, is the drone good? Yep, green light on the drone, so we're good. Okay, I just turned screen recording on, so you should see what I see. There's my entire virtual menu system. And I'm just going to go over here to obstacle avoidance, and we're going to change that as well to bypass. There we go, because we want to try this new feature. Now, to take off, I don't know where I'm looking. Take off, I'm going to press the button, and I'm just going to tell the drone. I'm going to activate the microphone and tell the drone to take off. So the button is on this side. So I'm going to press it. There we go. Take off. Sounds so Canadian. Take off, eh? Well, the drone's going up. Point updated. There we go. So she flies, baby. Oh, and look at that. Listen to that sound. I don't know if you can hear it, but I hear it. There is 360 obstacle avoidance. I see it. I see a diagram. You should see it in my goggles. Look to the side of my head. You see that round thing? So I can move that around. That's my pointer. But you see how it's all, circle around. So it works. Cool. Now I'm going to turn on the record. Just got to figure out which button it is again. There we go. There. So now I've turned on the camera. So now I have 360, I've got a 360 view here, and I could still look around just like normal. Yep, everything works. That's a good. All right, so let's go try a few other things. I'm going to change it to FPV mode. So let me just hold this in, and we want to go up here to FPV mode. Yeah, switch to FPV mode. So that means I can fly like a DJI drone, which I'm used to. So, oh, there's the geese. They're not happy with me. Let's go up here. We're just gonna turn around. There, let's go visit the geese first. Get away from the trees. There we are. So flying, and this is once again with the 360 obstacle avoidance. So let's come around this way. Yeah, they're not happy with me at all. All right. So let's go try and see if the bypass works, because we could tell the 360 obstacle avoidance works. It was going nuts, and it was actually causing me to fly differently around the tree that I went around. Hear all the obstacle avoidance, going past the sign, going past these things. Let's see if the bypass works. So I'm aiming right at my Jeep, nice and slow. It should go around the Jeep. I'm just going straight at it. Look at my little thing. Oh, come on, bypass, bypass, bypass. Whoa, I don't think the bypass is working. Hang on a sec. I think it needs a little bit more work, guys. Nope, that's not going around. Hang on a sec. And there is no reverse on this. You have to do this. Just turn around here. Fly this way. Let's go make sure I've got it on bypass. I'm pretty sure I did. Hang on a sec. Let's go back into the menu system. There we go. Yeah, I've got it on bypass right there. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe because my Jeep is shiny. Sometimes shiny objects don't work. Let's try this again. I'll try this side. It's dull on this side. So let's go this way. And then I'll turn it over this way. And shoot at the hood right there. You see where the aiming device is? And will it go over? I don't want to smash into my Jeep. It's not going to stop because I don't have it on stop. That's getting too close. No, I don't think the bypass is working. I think I got to go back to the drawing board on that. So I'm going to try the photo feature. So like this. And then since the sun is over there, I'm just going to spin it around. I am going to take a shot this way. So let me just change the drone to this thing. Now I'm going to turn the record off because you can't take a photo and record at the same time, I don't think. So I'm just going to turn the record off. Now I'm going to touch my goggles. Oh, I got a bird right beside me. Now I'm going to touch my goggles and take photo. Well, it sounds like it did. It sounds like it worked. Okay, so I'm going to touch it again. There we go. Record video. So I want to turn the record on again. It listened to everything I said when I spoke about turning the record on again, so it wrote that on the screen. Hang on a sec. I got to just do it normally here. If I find the button. Oh, now I just put on camera view because I'm looking to the front. I didn't want that. Hang on, I hit the button twice. Go back. With gloves on, it's not easy. Record video. Oh, maybe it's start video. Try that. Try again. Start video. Ah, it's start video. Well, that's a weird thing. In English, we would say record video, but no, video's recording now. All right, so I can fly around. All right, so virtual cockpit, what they've changed is that instead of being in the cockpit, now you can be outside the cockpit. So if I go like this, so I'm in the cockpit right now of a plane. You see at the top, I have Thundercat, and you can go spaceship, you can go dragons, a few other things. You've probably seen that before from other people's reviews. I'll just leave it as it is right now, and I'll just show you there's a wing, and there's a wing, and if I hit the throttle, look down at my throttle thing here, there we go, I'm going fast, and I can fly around, and I can turn. You can see my gauges in front. They all function. Switch view, hang on a sec. There we go. So now you got the plane out front. See this stuff on top, you can get rid of that. I'm just leaving it on to show you. So there's my plane. Go fly over this way, going back and forth. Now I've taken everything off, so you have it like this. This flying, you could do this. I'll see if I can do it with the Dragon. So there goes my plane. It's pretty cool when you're flying around here. Zooming and buzzing around the place. Gonna buzz all the geese down below. There we go, we got Dragon. Okay, so there's the Dragon, and the same thing. I'm just gonna go back, and let's fly our little Dragon around here. Game of Thrones, here we go. Pretty cool, eh? All right, so that's a new feature. I think it's just for the fun aspect of it. Probably not too good on a day like today where it's freezing, but you know what? I can come down and scare the geese with my Dragon. All right, geese, I warned you before. I'm gonna roast you now with my Dragon here. Coming down, coming down. Coming to get the geese. Problem with this is if you look at your 3D animation, you may not pay attention to where you're flying. But anyways, there we go. Scaring the geese. This is probably not something that most people see, but there we go. Flying over the geese with my dragon. Whoa! There we are. So I'll let them go off to their direction and I'll go my direction. So now I'm riding the dragon. Look over at its wings. There we go. And as we're going, here we go. And let's go over to the spaceship. So I'm in the spaceship now and I can look around in my spaceship, but I want to switch it to exit cockpit, switch view. There's what the spaceship looks like. So, I think I like the dragon and the plane better. Now I gotta fly the spaceship all the way back. All right, we'll fly the spaceship back. Yeah, I don't like the spaceship. It looks wrong. It doesn't look correct for flying here. I don't think it's that good. But anyways, let's hop out of that.
Now I'll show you the new features in the SkyPath. SkyPath is Antigravity's waypoint system. You basically fly the waypoints, so you fly out to a location, you tap a button on your motion controller, then you fly to another location, tap a button. Each time you tap the button, you're making a waypoint. Now if you look at the lower portion of the screen, you can see 7 waypoints have already been made, and all that's happening here is the drone is automatically flying waypoint to waypoint. The new feature is you can now use the virtual cockpit when flying the waypoints. So as the drone is flying the waypoints, I am now Santa Claus with my reindeer. You can also adjust the path styles to make it look like a video game, as well as the path markers, so that it looks like you're collecting coins or gems as you fly the route. All of these features will be available before the end of April.
So here I'm looking over at the ice. I'm going to try the voice assistant for return to home. I can't even find, I gotta take the glove off. I can't find the button. There we go. Return to home. Confirm. To use return home, switch to free motion mode. Oh, so I still have to, it would have been easier to do it. There we go. I've confirmed. All right, so it's coming back. There we go. And I see the map on the screen. It's coming back. Oh, my hands are cold. I'll just let this sit as it is. You can look around, which is a cool thing when you're in return to home and stuff. You've got total full 3D, well, I don't know, virtual reality, look around, 360, check out things. Should be coming home. Let's see, if I look at my gauges, hopefully it's not going to come down and hit any tree. You can see a tree there and a tree there. And the landing pad, I'm looking way down. The landing pad's way down there. So, yeah, and my Jeep is behind it, so it's pretty good. If there's a problem, like, well, if it hits something, we'll see. It's got to miss this tree over on this side. I'm looking at it, so we're coming down here. It's good. It's missing that. I'm right here, and there's the landing pad. So it's doing well. It's cold out here, I tell you guys, it's cold. All right, coming down. You can do it. You can do it. Land on the landing pad. All right. Looking down and smash. It put the little legs out and we're done. Now I'm going in to get warm. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this little mini feature review. If you get the Anti-Gravity A1, all those features will be well honed and refined by the time you get this, if you don't have one already. Anyways, it is on sale currently, so I'll put little links below where you can get it at 20% off currently, so go check it out.